and Louise died of it. The mother still lives. How? God knows. This story returned to my mind when I looked at the silver toilette things, and a certain space of time must have elapsed during these reflections, for no one was left in the room but myself and an attendant, who, standing near the door, was carefully watching me to see that I did not pocket anything. I went up to the man to whom I was causing so much anxiety. "Sir," I said, "can you tell me the name of the person who formerly lived here?" "Mademoiselle Marguerite Gautier." I knew her by name and by sight. "What?" I said to the attendant. "Marguerite Gautier is dead?" "Yes, sir." "When did she die?" "3 weeks ago, I believe." "And why are the rooms on view?" "The creditors believe that it will send up the prices. People can see beforehand the effect of the things. You see, that induces them to buy." "She was in debt, then?" "To any extent, sir." "But the sale will cover it?" "And more, too." "Who will get what remains over?" "Her family." "She had a family?" "It seems so." "Thanks." The attendant, reassured as to my intentions, touched his hat, and I went out. "Poor girl," I said to myself, as I returned home. "She must have had a sad death, for in her world one has friends only when one is perfectly well." And in spite of myself I began to feel melancholy over the fate of Marguerite Gautier. It will seem absurd to many people, but I have an unbounded sympathy for women of this kind, and I do not think it necessary to apologize for such sympathy. One day, as I was going to the prefecture for a passport, I saw in one of the neighbouring streets a poor girl who was being marched along by 2 policemen. I do not know what was the matter. All I know is that she was weeping bitterly as she kissed an infant only a few months old, from whom her arrest was to separate her. Since that day I have never dared to despise a woman at first sight. Chapter 2